welcome. This is Jeanne Crescenzo, Light Medium and Galactic Channel. And we're coming back this week after having a couple weeks off and exploring the energies today. And one of the things that comes through today very specifically is anchoring in our higher light into our root chakras, into our earth star chakras, and further down, deep into not only the newly forming higher vibrational grid within our earth, but also the universal grid as a means of anchoring in not only our soul's light, our higher light, but also as a clearing effect. And you may notice that this may have a detoxing effect throughout the week, and we'll be asked to make several changes throughout the week that sort of allow us to anchor in more deeply this higher energy and connect this higher energy of who we are, connecting with our sacred gifts, connecting with our spiritual awareness, opening our spiritual awareness more completely, more deeply. And in the process, the old way that we may encounter this in a couple ways. The old way is as we are allowing this energy, these pulses of light coming from the spiritual galactic sources and the cosmic sources, our starseed homes, our soul families, we're being anchoring in that creator light. And what can happen is if we are still holding on to these lower vibrations and we're still fixated on this third dimensional old viewpoints of struggle, then struggle we are going to have. We are going to find radical shifts in the way that we perceive and allow abundance into our lives. That's where we're going to see the most change this week. Not only are we being cleared out, but our beliefs are going to be challenged this week on how we receive abundance. Now, abundance can mean different things for different people, obviously. Abundance can come in the form of love, in the form of loving people into our lives, how we receive love, how we give love, how we extend compassion, how we nourish ourselves and take care of ourselves. It can also come in the form of finances and money and flow of money and how we perceive that. Now, what's interesting about money is we have to, if we're going to be, especially here in the US, we're working with an energy of an exchange system. And in order to work with that current system, we have to see it in a different way. Instead of separating our spiritual selves from the material selves, what we really need to be doing is seeing money as a multi-dimensional energetic system. And we must clear ourselves of limiting beliefs on money is evil. We block our flow that way. We also, when we feel that way, we also push away opportunities that may come to us to help us maintain our sort of paying our bills, maintain our livelihoods and our lives and keeping a roof over our heads. We may push away opportunities because of those beliefs. And that also includes our love and our relationships and our spiritual abundance as well. We may inadvertently block that and block those wonderful energies and the gifts from the universe because we aren't healed in our feminine aspects and our feminine connection to our ability to receive energy. So this week we are working on healing and working more from a divine feminine flow of allowing ourselves to receive the gifts from the universe in whatever form they are and stop putting blocks in front of us. Now, we often put the blame on our circumstances, on other people, on society. Wherever we place the blame, we have to change our viewpoint on that. We have to pull back and take away from that blame and that victimhood and come back to being victors and saying, okay, what is it that I am afraid of? What is it that I am putting in front of myself so I cannot succeed or I cannot receive this abundance and come into this place of healing? What blocks am I placing? How am I responsible for where my life is? And that, so we're being asked to take an extra look at our personal spiritual responsibility on all levels. When it comes to working with the masters this week, they're asking us to invite them into our lives and to show us, because they've gone the way before, to show us and help us connect with our unlimited capacity to receive abundance and heal our feminine, our divine feminine, our goddesses within. This can be true for male and female, because we all have both aspects within us. And depending on who you are as a person, sometimes your polarity, your male female polarity might be a little different. It doesn't matter. We both have those aspects. And this week we are being asked to operate for more of a divine flow, so that our changes and our blocks and our challenges that we experience, of the energy being churned up during all of this detoxing that's happening, we will allow ourselves to remain in a flow, and those blocks will be less like walls and more like channels that we are allowing ourselves to flow through, such as a birth canal, because we are changing and we are growing. So as we anchor in this higher light and move into this flow, we need to come from a place of taking our highest aspect and saying, how can I bless? How can I bless the world with my unique talents and my unique gifts? So that is allowing ourselves to receive, and we often block that and cannot reach that higher place of how can I bless, because we are so consumed with, what am I not getting? What am I not receiving? The universe doesn't give me anything. All those negative thoughts. So that's what's being cleared this week by the divine. And remember to call upon the masters, the ascended masters, and just allow yourself to be guided on whoever resonates with you. Sometimes a master that we're not even aware of, or we don't have well-known names for, may come to you when you are open and allow you to learn the wisdom of what that master represents, or what he or she wishes to teach you. So a lot of the masters that are coming through this week are the divine feminine masters from many different cultures, from many different star systems, and we're being invited to allow them to heal our divine feminine aspects this week and bring in that divine feminine energy and bring us to that place of power, because without that balance, our male energy kind of runs amok. It wants to distract us by taking action or not taking action, and kind of running performing action from the ego, and we need to step away from that a little bit, do some listening and balance with the feminine. So I hope you enjoyed this connection this week. I know I certainly have, and I learn so much every week from channeling these messages myself, and I hope you have a very blessed day.